Over here I am. um, Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another Tolkien Adaptation Month live stream. Um, Continuing at this, we're going to be back to playing games after we took a break over the past couple of days to do other things. You can see our handiwork from yesterday still there in the background. I have not taken it apart yet, but you can see, for those of you who joined us on Patreon yesterday and watched me put together those toys, they are still there. The cave troll has fallen over a couple of times, but I've had to do what has to be done. um, um, but yes, today we are getting back to uh, at the moment, yes, still in One Piece. At the moment, still in One Piece. Again, the cave troll keeps toppling over, but I just keep setting it back up and hoping it lasts a little longer the next time. Yes, indeed. It's. I should say, after we stopped the stream yesterday, I twisted the ring around a little bit and tested some more. Still, none of the lights work, but I was hearing very faint static coming from some of the speaker boxes. So, barely audible, but there's still a little bit of power grasping on there. That is hoping, but you can't make out whatever the little dialogue blurb was for any of them. And also, thinking back, I think what Boromir is supposed to say is, "You carry the fate of us all, little one." Um, Troll thumping. Anyway, today we're getting back to games. Last week we completed Sierra's Hobbit game for the Game Boy Advance. We are playing another Game Boy Advance port of another Vivendi game today, Sierra's parent company at the time. Today we are going to be playing the Game Boy Advance port of Vivendi's Fellowship of the Ring game. That is a good question. It could be the Temptation of the Ring whispering at me. It's very possible. And for those of you who don't remember, it's actually fascinating because Vivendi and their subsidiaries had the rights in the early 2000s to games based on Tolkien's writings, which is why they made the Hobbit game and also a Fellowship of the Ring game. But EA had the rights to movie adaptation game. They had the rights to the New Line Cinema, to the Peter Jackson movies. EA had the rights to games based on the Lord of the Rings movies. Vivendi had the rights to games based on the Lord of the Rings books. And what ended up happening was Vivendi made a Fellowship of the Ring game for, Xbox and all the other consoles, and then, the Game Boy Advance port, which is different, and what we'll be playing today because it's easiest for me to emulate. Vivendi made Fellowship of the Ring, the game, based on the book, and then EA made the Two Towers and Return of the King games based on the movies. So, in basically an echo of what ended up happening with Ralph Bakshi and Rankin Bass, there is a complete Lord of the Rings game trilogy from the early 2000s, but two of them were made by a different developer than the other one is. So they do have all three stories made into games, but it's not really a cohesive trilogy. But the Vivendi Lord of the Rings games were definitely hoping you thought they might be based on the movie, even though they weren't. I will have to take a look at that. I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to take a look. And believe you me, after everything I heard about it, I tried to see if I could emulate Gollum to play this month. I don't think it's feasible on a MacBook, unfortunately. And I don't think it's out for Switch yet, and Switch is the only console I have. I have heard some wild things about that Gollum game. I am looking forward to that cozy Tales from the Shire game. I hope that'll be fun. And I may have to rig up a stream of that when it comes out, even though Tolkien month will be long over at that time. But let's get started with this game. Licensed by Tolkien Enterprises, nothing to do with New Line. There it is, the Tolkien Enterprises logo. And by Tolkien Enterprises, we mean Saul Saints. I assume Pocket Studios is responsible for porting. Should we play the whole thing in Italian? Not today. That makes a lot of sense. I never played the Two Towers EA game. I played the Return of the King game back in the day. We had the PC version of it. I never got very far in it, though. But I do remember what, like the approach to Isengard level in that had just Saruman's speech from the beginning of the Isengard scene in Fellowship. So EA never made a Fellowship game, but they incorporated elements from Fellowship in their other two games. Look at this ambiguous logo. Like, you can't prove it's not based on the movie, even though it's not. But legally, you can prove it's not based on the movie, but to the layman, you can't. What are my options? Not a lot of options. New game. We start on a roasting hog. Exactly. Some things never change in Tolkien adaptations. Frodo of the Nine Fingers. Very Super Mario RPG. My dear Bagginses and Boffins, my dear Tooks, Grubs, Chubs, and Proudfoots. Excuse me, Proud Feet. I guess they didn't have the memory to have a Proudfoot actually interrupt him. He just had to correct himself. I've called you here for 3 purposes. First, to tell you that I am immensely fond of you all. Second, to celebrate my 111st birthday. And third, I wish to make an announcement! I wish to announce that this is the end. It's actually the beginning of the game. I am going. I am leaving now. Goodbye! Even Gandalf's taken aback. Yeah, the character portraits could use some work, but I like the overall graphics. I'm glad to find you visible, Bilbo. I suppose you feel everything has gone to plan. Yes, I do. You've had your joke, and given the Shire something to talk about. Are you going any further? I am. I need a holiday. A permanent holiday. You'll keep an eye on Frodo for me? 2 eyes as often as I can spare them. I am leaving him everything. Everything? The ring as well? You agreed to that, remember? You were always battering me about my ring. I had to batter you, Bilbo. Magical rings are, well, magical. And I think you've had it long enough. It is mine. My precious. It has been called that before, but not by you. Let it go and be free. Yeah. Very well, the ring goes to Frodo. That is that. I feel better already. Now I'm off. Took a lot less persuading. No threatening to see Gandalf the Grey uncloaked. Slow fade out. Bilbo's disappearance was discussed in Hobbiton and all over the Shire for many a year. Ah, we're not skipping the 17 years. That's how you know it's not a movie adaptation. Frodo Baggins, Bilbo's heir and nephew, lived in the comfort of Bag End and was quite happy. Then one day, after a long absence, Gandalf the Grey suddenly reappeared. You look the same as ever, Frodo. Gandalf! I've been deeply concerned about you. Me? The enemy has arisen in the east. He is fast becoming strong, but he lacks the one thing he most desires. I don't understand. This exposition is so rushed, I can't follow any of it. Bilbo's ring, the One Ring. One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them. One ring to bring them all into the darkness, bind them. Maybe you should be near a fireplace to do this. Yeah, and generally speaking, I'm okay with that. I talked about last year, I'm okay with the increasing of urgency in the film. It makes more sense for movie pacing. Like, I understand people who don't like that as an adaptational change, and I think a movie could work without the increased pacing, but I don't think the movie would have been as massive a success without the increased urgency. We keep finding video games where people look like doctors, because in the DOS version of the Interplay game we played in year one, in the close-up, Gandalf's eyes look like Peter Capaldi's eyes. Sauron seeks the ring, Frodo, and the creature Gollum has told him of hobbits of the Shire. Then we must destroy the ring. That is no easy task. The ring can only be destroyed if it is thrown into the fires of Mount Doom. Who's that? Not exactly dropping Eves outside the window. Sam's just at the door and wanders in. Begging your pardon, sir. Eavesdropping, Samwise Gamgee? Your punishment will be to go away with Frodo. We are still increasing the pacing. We're just still keeping the 17 years. Me, sir? Go on an adventure? Hooray! You must leave Hobbiton as soon as possible. Pretend that you are moving to Crickhollow in the east of the Shire, and from there meet me in Bree, and be careful. A lot of adaptations do the meet me in Bree, usually to skip Bombadil, but my understanding is this game does not skip Bombadil. I'm all packed, Frodo, and ready to go. I think Sam is inside my pocket. Gold coin. A coin! The last of Uncle Bilbo's treasure. The neighbors always suspected that Bag End was full of gold. A gold coin! That's worth 3 bronze coins! That's as many as 3 bronze coins. That's as many as 4 tens, and that's terrible. You know, unlike the NES port of the Interplay game, at least we're inside Bag End here. Also, Gandalf didn't need confirmation that Bilbo's ring is the One Ring. He didn't need to do the fireplace test. Bronze coin. That's not part of Bilbo's treasure. That's just a regular bronze coin. Frodo, my lad, don't ever move my bookshelf from the middle of the floor. I like it that way. Sandwiches. How do I see my inventory? Sure, I'll save the game. Yeah, not so much. That's what happens when I press enter. I thought it would have paused. Okay, there we go. I have the ring. I have a sandwich. And I have 4. Look, you don't put it past hobbits to have just emergency sandwiches stashed everywhere. The music went away because I went into the menu. That's great. Too bad. Oh. Sancho Proudfoot looking for treasure. I wasn't doing nothing. I gotta say, the directional controls are not great, but that could just be because I'm playing this on a MacBook keyboard and not on an actual Game Boy Advance pad. Like, I go... There seems to be, like, a lot of drift in my movement. Okay, I'm going to, We have so many fireplaces in Bag End, and Gandalf didn't throw the ring into any of them. Have I been down here yet? A lot of rooms that are, as far as I can tell, just here for trying to be faithful to how big Bag End is in the book. Silver spoons. These silver spoons would make a nice going away present. Do I have to personally give the spoons to Lobelia? Yeah, somebody teach Sancho about double negatives. Okay, I assume that's everything in Bag End. It'd be nice if there was some music. Whose house is this? Gaffer Gamgee. Southern Star is the best pipeweed, you know. Is it? Is it the best pipeweed? We've heard. Is Southern Star canonical? Southern Star as a name doesn't sound familiar to me, but I admit I haven't looked up every brand or model of pipeweed that Tolkien wrote about. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. The man in the moon came down too soon. Oh, there's music again. Can't go in that one. That's not the way I'm trying to go. Game controls. Who are you? Ah. You're a merchant. Do I spend all my money on a dagger? What's this thing? A squib. The dagger seems more useful. Who are you? Cornus Bulger. A trader has come to Hobbiton. Do you want to know how to trade? Well, since I already did. A trader will have his wares spread out nearby. Walk up to an item if you're interested in buying it. The trader will tell you what the item is and how much it will cost. Now, do I have to do something to equip the sword? Oh, hold on. None of the above? Did I just give them to myself? This is not a great interface. Equip to Frodo. Equip to Frodo. I assume eventually we're getting some RPG combat here. So the EA games were not legally allowed to use things in the book that aren't in the movies, and the Vivendi games were not legally allowed to use things in the movies that weren't in the book. Hey, Melilot Brandybuck. That is, I believe that's the character Allie played in the support group sketch, because I think Cassie was... Cassie was Esmeralda Took, Allie was Melly. So, I'm talking to my wife now. It's nothing personal, but I don't trust Gandalf. Oh, I should have let Allie know that that's part of her backstory when we were dancing over and over. Even though literally her only appearance in the book is dancing because she thinks Bilbo's speech is over. Hence that role in the sketch. Mr. Bracegirdle! Didn't give this one a first name. I need to get a message to Amos Appledore. If you see him on your travels, will you give him this? Sure. Can I read the message? Nope. I will give it to myself. Mr. Bracegirdle doesn't get a first name. What's that centerpiece? And Everard Took, I think, is the character I played with Ali. I think that's who was doing the dancing. You know, you're not wrong. I heard that you're moving to Crick Hollow. How peculiar. Let's dance! The whole point of moving to Crick Hollow is to not raise suspicion, and apparently that didn't work. A relative of Mr. T's, yes, or the godson of Mr. T, named after Mr. T. Master Bolger. Good luck, Frodo. I hope you don't have any adventures. Well, that would make for a boring game, wouldn't it? Master Grub. If you're leaving us, Mr. Frodo, then you'll need a good walking stick. Bring me some willow withies and I'll make you one. Sounds good. I pity the fool of a Took. Thank you, I'll be here all week. If I only had a stick. We can't go without Pippin. Okay, I guess that's the edge of the Shire, and I need to find Pippin. You're not Pippin, are you? Willow withies. Oh, those were easier to find than I thought. Is this where Mr. Bolger was? Here you... Oh, Master Grub. So I didn't even need to give any of that. Thank you. And now here's your lovely new walking stick. That was shockingly fast. I will give Sam the stick, I think. Equip to... Hold on. Okay. No, hold on. Give to Sam. Equip. And how do I change which character I'm looking at? There we go. And a bunch of people I don't have yet. So, you know, spoiler alert. Equip. Yes, but Donatello does machines, and machines are not to be trusted in Tolkien land. Good luck, Frodo. I hope you don't have any adventures. I was trying to do Ray Bolger there, but I kind of just did a mishmash of every Wizard of Oz. Have I talked to you yet? I think so. Oh, yeah. I forget who you told me to deliver it to, but I'm sure whenever I encounter them, I'll be prompted. Or not, you know, who cares? It's a beautiful morning in the Shire again. You know, you're not wrong. Okay, the placement you have to stand to talk to someone is a bit tedious. Ah, there's Lobelia. Spoons for a going away present. I don't need your charity. Take this in return. Another stick. Okay, sure. So far, I've basically collected a bunch of seemingly redundant weapons. Okay. Is this Bag End again? No, this is Gaffer. Just being really brand loyal, just sounding like the wife in the Truman Show, just doing his brand integration for a specific pipeweed brand. Okay, this is Bag End. Oh. Dried leaves. Have I been everywhere in the Shire yet? Clearly not if I haven't found Pippin, but... Again, it's really hard to tell what's walkable and what's not. Still not open. Okay, have I been over here? That's Lobelia. Are you still in Hobbiton, Mr. Baggins? I thought you were in a hurry to leave. Yeah, but apparently I need to find Pippin, and I don't know where the fuck he is. And I feel very fenced in here in Hobbiton. It's a beautiful morning in Shire again. No. Who are you? Just twisting in circles. Bulger again. Okay. I haven't even gotten to, like, gameplay, and I'm already just, like, going in circles. Which bodes well. Let's see. Have I been over here? Where do I have to stand to talk to whoever this is? No, just not an option. Are you Pippin? Am I stuck because I can't get you because you're Pippin? I'm gonna assume no, because I feel like Pippin just being out in the open is too stupid even for this game. I know I talked to you. Also, the game doesn't seem to be letting me talk to anyone anymore. Well, tell me where he is, Samwise. Samwise the Strong. This weird dance we do. Oh, you I can talk to. And you have nothing to say. Maybe you're the person I'm supposed to give the message to. Such unresponsive controls. Oh, you can't actually give it to people near you. You can only give it to people within your party. How very dumb. Is there anything back here? Nope. Do, 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 do. All right, I don't like having to do this early in the game, but it's time to look up a walkthrough. Okay. The dried leaves. Follow the path and stop at the first house on the left after going down 2 sets of stairs. Where are we talking about? I don't have much shame, but it's like, it does. If I'm already looking at a walkthrough, this does not seem like it's going to be fun. This is the Fellowship of the Ring, the Vivendi game for Game Boy Advance, made to cash in on the movies, but based on the books. I think you two have both already said all you have to say. Oh, what does the sign say? Einpost says the hill. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, hold on. No, not you, Gaffer. I tried to get the Xbox version to emulate, but it was giving me troubles on the MacBook. So I went with this version because it's playable, insofar as this game can be playable. Okay. Dried leaves. Okay, not. So that's where the dried leaves were. Follow the path and stop at the first house. I can't go any further that way. Okay. First house on the left after going down 2 sets of stairs. First house. Have I not been in this house? What the fuck? How did I miss that? Pippin, we've been looking for you everywhere. Understatement. Yeah, I was talking earlier about how I had that for PC back in the day and never got very far in it, but I remember enjoying it. I was just having extra levensies with Mrs. Burroughs. Was Burroughs who I'm supposed to give the note to? James Burroughs? Hello, my boy. Come for pipeweed? I'll need some dried leaves. Well, I have some. Here are some dried leaves. What type of pipeweed would you like? Long bottom leaf? Southern Star? That's the one Gaffer was talking up, right? Good choice, Frodo. Oh. Hey, it was a shortcut to a mushroom. To exactly 1 mushroom. Awesome. Interview with Bob Gurr. That's exciting. I met him very briefly last year at Bob Baker Day. He was lovely. I was too starstruck to really say anything of substance. Doo-doo-doo. I can, but first I want to see if I'm supposed to give the Gaffer Southern Star, or if he was just recommending it for my own purposes. Okay, he doesn't want it, so... It's the way I live. That's why back in the day when I used to do interviews at conventions, it was basically just so I could have an excuse to meet people and have my questions prepared in advance, so I would stammer slightly less than usual. Okay, we're leaving the Shire, which is further than I thought we'd get for a second. I can't stream for too long tonight, so we'll see how far we get, but that's great. Yeah, everything I've seen from Bob Gurr, like, he just seems so lovely. And again, he was perfectly lovely to me in my extremely brief interaction with him, where he signed a Tiki Room poster for us that we still have not figured out where to put up. I guess that wasn't the Brandywine Bridge if I was crossing it fine with no issue. Who are you? Dougal Brackenfast. Well, it's not quite Cerantherus Laree, but I mean, yeah, it's worked out so far. I walked 3 times round the 3 farthing stone, but don't feel lucky yet. Now we're getting some dumb lore. Is this the 3 farthing stone? Do I have to walk around it? Oh, I got lucky. Well, perhaps there's some truth in that old rumor about the 3 farthing stone that I'm pretty sure we're making up. I don't think that's something that came up in Concerning Hobbits or the Appendices. Ooh, are you another traitor? For my old Toby, the cost to you shall be 2. For my long bottom leaf, and I don't need more sticks. I also don't know if the pipeweed is actually going to have any function in this game or not. Also, I really thought the gaffer would tell us something about seeing a black rider, but I guess not. Mr. Sparrow! Jack Sparrow is here, apparently. And just in time for my favorite pirate to show up in the chat. I hear funny voices at night sometimes. I'm sorry, I hear funny voices at night sometimes. In game, we'll find out. And Charlie, I will be talking to you later this very evening. Woodsman, is this the is this the Christopher Lloyd Woodsman from Over the Garden Wall? Because it is an Elijah Wood character talking to him. I've run out of pipeweed. Will you trade your pipeweed for my dagger? Sure. Thank you. Southern Star is the best pipeweed there is. Okay, but am I stuck? Oh, geez. Are you doing okay? Frodo can't move right now. There we go. All I had to do was pause for a second. But I can't pick up the dagger that I just traded the pipeweed for. Oh no, I have... Okay, I still have the dagger. I definitely trust Pippin with the dagger. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Okay. I think I'm playing as Pippin now, because the graphic looks slightly different. I continue to wander around aimlessly. Have I talked to you yet? Oh yeah, you're Sparrow. Beautiful voices singing and laughing. Do 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 do. Okay. Maybe if I go back up there, I can get third dagger and also coin. Let's find out. Nope. Forever just doomed to decorate the landscape of just outside Hobbiton. This looks like... No, that's just Cliffside. It was hard to make out the graphical dealio there. All right. Any second now, I should be meeting Ceranthrus Lurie, right? Who lives here? Nobody, apparently. Just an empty hobbit hole, ready for a homestead, ready for a settler to move in. Yes, that's where the talking fox lives. Okay, this seems to be a dead-end alcove of nothing. I keep thinking Dougal says Douglas. A hobbit named Douglas. It does seem like I should find something. Somewhere. Anything. As far as people here live know, it is, but you and I may be recording something that future people will be able to hear. He's Dougal, like, maybe I have to go back up. Okay. More than you think. And since Game Boy Advance has in-browser emulators that are very easy to stream from, that is my focus when I'm not putting together Burger King toys that hold on a second. No, hold on. There. Burger King toys, like I did yesterday. All right. I'll make myself small. Like a coward. Okay, I traded to you already. And it looks like the dagger disappeared when I... Okay, so here's place to go. Wait, no, this is where I already went, right? This is... Oh, no, it's not. I'm very confused. One side makes you smaller. One ring rules them all. I'm assuming that the voices that one hobbit talked about hearing are the elves, you know, Gildor and Gildor's tribe. Ah. I would not say no to such a thing. I would not say no to that, D-Gil. Oh, battle. That was fast. A wild dog. Hitting with a stick. Well, I have defeated the enemy, so we're in the clear. Also, I should probably put this in a mode where I'm not covering up text. Double the sticks, double the Samwise. Who are you? Angrisa Boffin. The children say there are elves in the Shire sometimes. The children say a lot of things. We've been on this road for ages. Bilbo used to say that the road goes ever on and on. Or perhaps, the road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Oh, hello, Black Rider. Quick, hide. This part is not gameplay, it's all cutscene. So close to civilization already, and we got a Black Rider. Who seems to be just as wandering around in circles as I am. Frodo has achieved a level up. Increased skill or health? Skill, I guess. I probably should have done health, but... You can earn points from cutscenes. Ask me how. I want to talk to you before I take your food. Ah, you're a traitor. I don't want to spend money on food. You know, I love that video of Garrett's, but I'm also grumpy he beat me to it. Who lives here? Flowers. Flowers live here. Will you take this message to Sancho Proudfoot and Hobbiton for me? Thank you. Sancho, do I have to go back to Hobbiton now? Sancho, do I have the letter? Nope. Or Pippin doesn't, but... No, that's not the right one. The inventory keeps moving around very weirdly. This is, less than ideal. That's where I came from. Maybe I have to be someone else because Frodo can't fit any more letters. Nope, okay. Then I'm not going to deliver your letter to Sancho Proudfoot. He's all the way back in Bag End anyway. I don't want to go back there. It's a 2-door hobbit hole. Yeah, and I'm pushing the button to make it happen, and it's not happening. But let me try one more time. See if I'm just doing it wrong. Push. I push the button, and it goes away, but it doesn't give me the letter. I'm starting to suspect this game is bad. But also, I don't want to fetch quest all the way back to Bag End, so... Here's Gildor! Not even... God! Look at Gildor's character portrait. He looks like Ron Perlman in Beauty and the Beast. Hail, Frodo! An elf in the Shire, just like Bilbo said. Yes, we pass through the Shire sometimes. You're abroad late, and you're not the only ones. Join us at our camp tonight. Meet me in the clearing in the east, and remember this tune. Boop, 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 boop. Low, high, mead, mead. Okay, so I gotta unlock the elven. You know, they don't just scare away the Black Riders. Hey, Frodo, walk in the direction... Or Sam, I guess I'm controlling now. Nope, dead end. It looked like it was going to a clearing, but no. Okay. Okay, medium note is not what I want. Who are you? Potho Cornfeet. It's no Saranthorus Lurie, but it's a good made-up name. These tree stumps play a tune. Okay. So it was low. Greetings, Frodo. Look, Frodo, elves. I've always wanted to meet. You met elves 5 seconds ago, Sam. Gildor, the Tuninator. The enemy is looking for you, friends. Beware the Black Riders. Who are they? They are deadly. That is all you need to know. Flee them. Have you seen Gandalf? He was supposed to meet me in Hobbiton. That Gandalf should be late does not bode well. But be of good hope and sleep now. Doesn't bode well, but sleep. Nice. All the elves have gone, and the sky is gray, and the sky is gray. Cheer up, Sam. I'm sure you'll meet them again. Let's give Sam health. He's gonna need it. Yeah, you're right. Gandalf specifically said to meet me in Bree in this game. In the original text, he said, I will be back. Like, he was supposed to... He said, I'll be back by your birthday, and wasn't. So, again, just like with the radio show, with the NPR radio show, this is the problem when you keep some parts of the book faithful and change other parts without thinking about how they affect each other. Well, I'm going to continue. Oh, multiple riders. Black Riders on the road ahead. We can't go that way. Look at Sam's little waddle. Hold Fombo Maggot's farm. Well, well. Well is not exactly Frodo's attitude towards Maggot in the book. When I was here last as a lad, Fombo Maggot caught me stealing his mushrooms and gave me a beating. Don't worry, Frodo. Fombo Maggot is a good friend, as long as you don't steal anything. Well, it looks like I specifically have to not steal things while I'm in here. Can I, open the gate? No, I gotta wander in. Okay, I gotta wander in and not steal anything. I'm assuming that's what the game's telling me. I'm assuming if I take any coins, then it'll fuck me up. Not stealing things. I ain't gonna steal from Maggot's farm no more. I'm not stealing that sickle. I'm not stealing. I don't care how much you tempt me with easily takeable inventory items. Help yourself to a draft. I can't. So, okay, I won't. This looks like a pile of gettable inventory items, but I can't get any of them. Even if I wanted to steal, it's not an option right now. I assume you're the titular farmer, Maggot. Welcome to Maggot's farm. It's Master Pippin and that scallywag Master Frodo, isn't it? Help yourself to food and drink, and you can take anything you might find useful on the farm. And I've left a little present for you with Mr. Brockhouse in stock. Be sure to visit him now. Health seems the way to go. But once again, I am unable to take inventory items because this game is broken. Okay, so now I have permission to take things. If I had taken them before, I'm guessing it would have. But again, do I need like a bigger bag for inventory? Is that what's going on? Cabbage? Nope, can't take it. Or am I pressing the wrong button? Which seems weird because earlier on when I was taking things, it was just the standard action button, but... All right. Yeah, all the coins I took earlier, I was pushing this button, and now nothing's happening. Boy, Maggot's farm is labyrinthian. Yeah, I mean... Hobbits are whimsical. Why can't I go up now? What is happening? Okay, those things aren't even actually takeable, even if the taking button wasn't broken. Here, what if I try going through this rigmarole again? Farmer Majo Jajo. Okay. Now can I take? Now I can take! What a glitchy ass game. I don't know if that was like that on the Game Boy Advance or if that's the fault of the emulator. But either way, that should not be an issue, should it? One would think. I am a reverse Mandy. Is that the Barry Manilow song? I take and I take without giving. All right. Those mushrooms are not offered to me again. I missed my chance. Oh, but I'm up the stairs now. So few hobbits have ups of stairs. All right, well, let's see. The drafts are gone. What do you have to say, Mrs. Maggot? Very little. That's okay, because I want Erica to be here to do your voice anyway, and she's not. Am I trapped on Maggot's farm? Oh, who are you? Strange folk about all in black. You're on your morning jog. So Maggot's not going to give me a ride. This is a spacious hole. Use the ferry yet? You'll need to leave something behind to get across, but not something too valuable. What a strange bartering system that the public transportation here works on. Is this an inn? Wish I had some pipeweed. Those black riders are making me nervous. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Do you have a dialogue box? Nope. Do you want me to give you pipeweed? Good one, Master Tallow. Here's my riddle. Staff and quiver, bracer and shaft, the orc's bane and the elf's craft. Easy, Master Caldo. That's a bow. How about this, Caldo? Hold strong and hold high as the arrows fly. You'll have to do better than that. The answer's a shield. Are these just clues for, are these inventory clues in the form of riddles? Cabbage, sandwich, mushroom. You're not going to the old forest, are you? Sure. I hear it's infested with spiders and vicious plants and the trees move. Well, I don't think I'm going there yet, because I probably need to find Mary first. And if Maggot's not going to... Mr. Oatmeal! Mr. Oatmeal! Friends, I'm pleased to present Wilford Brimley himself. It's the right thing to do. That Mr. Silverhand is selling stolen goods. I spied him on old Maggot's farm, up to no good. Mr. Oatmeal! Yep. Also, I realize my Wilford Brimley is just my Nick Offerman, but what you gonna do? Mr. Oatmeal, meal me an oat, then soak it in the milk of a goat. Is this? No, this is... Hello, sir. I have something for you from Farmer Maggot. A sling. That's a new weapon. Do I need rocks for the sling? I don't know. Oh. Old Toby. Hey, where are you? Talk to me. Oh. Maggot's made some headway. I reckon there's a thief out in stock. Some of my cabbage has gone missing. Is that after... I'm assuming there's a side quest where I could recover the stolen goods and return them to Maggot, but... oh, let's fight another dog. Oh, 2 dogs this time. I probably should have equipped the sling. I got a mouse over? That's... This is not a mouse-driven game. Why are you like this? This is yet another RPG where the combat is... I find the combat so tedious, except it's not even the most tedious part so far. Also, if Pippin gets hit again, he'll die. Let me give Pippin a sandwich. Probably should have done that on Sam's turn because he only has sticks, but on the other hand, he just killed a dog. Just killed a dog. I'm glad I gave Pippin that sandwich. All right, have a good night, D-Gill. I'm probably not going to be much longer here because I also have other things to do tonight, but we will resume this on Patreon tomorrow. You want the stick, boy? You want the stick? You want the fucking stick? Bronze coin. Let me cabbage. Cabbage is not health, apparently. Yellow, 14. Jeez, no, I'm saving that. Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, that must be the fairy, and it appears over the interface menu. It appears over the interface menu here. Absolutely no notes. Wait, no. Does Sam have the sling? Is that the sling? Yes. Mr. Lightheart, Buzz Lightheart. You'll need something quite heavy to operate the ferry. Oh, you stand on this, and that's why it leaves something behind. Is cabbage the secret? Cabbage. It's heavy enough for a fairy. Strong enough for a man. Shouldn't we meet Mary at the ferry? On the other side, apparently. Hello, Mary. Hello, everyone. You've reached Crick Hollow at last. Well, now that we've reached Crick Hollow, after this cutscene, I think we will call it a night on this. Is this a cutscene? Yes, it is. We're getting conspiracy unmasked, baby. So this is my new home. I miss Bag End already. I'd say a new home is cozy. We'll have it looking proper in no time at all. I have something to tell you all, but I don't know quite how to begin. You plan to leave the Shire, of course. Dear old Frodo, did you think you had thrown dust in all our eyes? Good heavens, is all the Shire discussing my departure? Only us conspirators. We are going to do our best against the enemy. We know of the ring and have all decided to come with you. The ring! You are rascals! But I can't help feeling happier than I have for a long time. Good, that's settled then. 3 cheers for Captain Frodo and company. All right. Well, on that note, I think we will call it a night. We'll continue this on Patreon tomorrow, and we'll see how far we get. And if it gets interesting, we'll continue for a while. And if it doesn't, we'll probably wrap it up after tomorrow. Thank you all for joining tonight. See you tomorrow on Patreon. And until then, this is Dave signing off.